everybody else is arriving. We're going to have an unusual icebreaker because it's the graveyard session after lunch. So I don't know if in 2 days' time it's going to be anti-Chevron Day, and since we're discussing the global situation this afternoon, we want to invite you to participate in this action that we are doing in solidarity with the indigenous people in the Ecuadorian Amazon, who for almost 30 years have been fighting Chevron. And it's a way to combine the global struggles we are having against the corporations, against the trade and investment regime, and especially in solidarity with the indigenous people. There's one of the major sort of legal instruments in favor of trade and investment is what's called the ISPS mechanism. And recently, the Ecuadorian people have explored all the legal angles, all the judicial instruments, courts in Ecuador have supported the case of the people against Chevron. However, and put a fine on Chevron, but Chevron has resisted for 20 years to pay anything, and they have gone to they withdrew their assets from Chevron, and they went to all the courts around the world, well, in major places like Argentina, the most recent one in Canada, and the very recent one in The Hague, and the Court of Arbitration ruled against the people of Ecuador and in favor of Chevron. And they have put a big fine, probably billions, on the Ecuadorian government, but that's a secret yet. It's not yet told. This is a private courts that are making this kind of decisions. So in relation to this international initiative of campaign to support the anti-Chevron campaign and justice for the indigenous peoples, we are going to invite you to be part of
explain what Chevron is.
What Chevron? Well, I think people might know. I think maybe we know it better in Europe as Texaco. It's the big US oil company who dumped 800-pond lakes of crude oil in Ecuador more than 30 years ago, causing tremendous sort of destruction of the biodiversity, but also high rates of cancer and so on. So it's one of the major polluters globally, one of the major criminals globally, and it's a way for us to combine our solidarity, but also to put corporations at the center of what we're experiencing also with climate change and so on, and the very unjust trade and investment regimes that we have. So that's it. So can we stand at this side and make a solidarity action with, if you'd like to join.
It's 2 minutes for the photo and the tweet.
You'll be famous. You're famous in the Twitter sphere.
It's only for the photo and Twitter. It's a Twitter action. Tu peux prendre des photos. Il sera meilleur que moi.
Solidarity with UDAT. Solidarity.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.